Good morning everyone and a happy 31st of July and welcome to a new video. Now, before I actually get to what I want to talk about in this video, which is obviously Payday 3, I want to get some stuff out of the way. The first thing is, I do apologize in case the gameplay in the background is completely unrelated to the topic. Because when I was trying to record Payday for this video, I couldn't really get any interesting footage, or at least footage that I thought is interesting. So if I won't get any footage that is interesting, I might just put something completely unrelated. So I do apologize in case that happens. The second thing is, I know I made a video titled The Return 2 weeks ago, yet I still haven't made a video ever since that video. I do apologize, I ran into some problems with my computer and I had to send it away for some time, but now I got it away and it seems to be working fine. So yeah, now I guess it's time to get into the meat and potatoes of this video, Payday 3. Now, I'm going to start by saying what I think is the problem with Payday at the moment. In my opinion, what's wrong with Payday, and hear me out, right? Just don't jump the gun, just relax. Is the fact that it's way too arcadey for my liking. I think it would really benefit from making Payday 3 a bit more serious, and I will explain what I mean later on this video, but making it like, instead of being so arcadey and having people pull out miniguns and sniper rifles out of nowhere, which is, I mean, come on, I don't even need to explain why that's so unrealistic. But you don't really see people robbing banks or doing anything with like a minigun. A sniper rifle, you know, fine. You can argue and say some missions and some, you know, people they're trying to rob something, they will use a sniper rifle, alright. But no one actually uses a freaking minigun. Come on, no one walks around with that. In fact, I'm going to put on the screen right now the most used weapons in crime. I think the year 2000, I think that was. I tried to look for something a bit more relevant, but from all the other articles I've read, which I'm going to link some of them in the description if you want to check them out, I couldn't really find something from recent years, so I do apologize. That's the best I could have done. So, as you can see on the screen, you've got some guns, mostly handguns. In fact, I do believe all of them are handguns. And I mean, it's pretty obvious why people prefer using handguns for robbing or anything, you know, illegal, because you can hide them relatively easily, comparing to a sniper rifle or an M16 or whatever. And it's just really easy. I mean, that's pretty much it. So, a big problem with Payday at the moment, although they do have the concealment levels and all that, but you don't really pay the price, I guess you can say, if you decide to walk around with a minigun or a sniper rifle or any large gun, really. You're not really facing any consequences. And that's, you know, kind of ruining the immersion for me. Or I'm guessing it ruins the immersion for a lot of people, but I can say from like my experience, it doesn't feel realistic, and it's just a shame because the game has so much potential, but just like people, just because you say they have the potential to be good, to be great, doesn't mean they're going to use that potential and actually be great. So, yeah, that pretty much covers that thing. Now, after I've pretty much talked about some statistics and what I think is a problem, I want to talk about some other stuff. The first thing is something that I'm sure, even if you played 5 minutes of the game, you'd be able to pick up pretty easily. The AIs in this game are, I don't think we even have words to describe how dumb they are. I mean, I'm talking about civilians, cops, everyone. I don't understand how. It's just, please, like, please fix this. I swear to God, please just fix this. I know coding AIs and, you know, working on AIs is very difficult. I'm not a game developer, and I don't claim to be or claim to know anything about coding and developing, but I know it's difficult, but please make it better. I just so dumb, really. It's just so dumb. Another thing that I think they should really add to Payday 3 is dividing, you know, obviously our 4 crew members, making every crew member having a distinctive role in like the heist or whatever. Because as it is right now, it doesn't really, it feels like you can just pull off like a heist with just like 2 people, 1 person. I mean, it doesn't really, so why do you even have the rest of the crew? It just, I don't get this. I really don't. I think, however, I do think that you should have the option to run with a smaller crew, or perhaps doing even a solo mission. And also adding maybe like a co-op mode, well, not really co-op, but making like having the option to assemble a crew, like you and your friend, and you compete against other crews, and who does this and who does that. I mean, it's just a thing that I've always thought would be very, very cool. Now, the third thing I guess you can say is they don't really put enough emphasis on stealth. Obviously, a lot of people do stealth, but I don't think the penalty for just walking around murdering everyone is high enough to make people actually think twice before doing so. I mean, you don't really see people, you know, robbing or doing any sort of crime, and they actually want to get caught. You know, make it like so. I want to say make it like real life, but I mean, obviously you need to. You need to understand this is a video game. It's not gonna be like real life. But I mean, make the consequences a bit more, a bit bigger, I guess you can say. I'm trying to look for a word, but I can't really find one. Just make, you know, actual consequences. Make people think twice before they do something. And on the other hand, you need to reward players that actually play the game as it's supposed to be played as. So that's pretty much it for the first video. There are going to be 2 more for this series. It's going to be some sort of a mini-series about Payday 3. Now, it should be ready, hopefully, by next week. So, that's pretty much that. Do let me know, however, what do you guys think about my opinions, and what are your opinions? Do you think that Payday should stay as it is right now, which is pretty arcadey, or it should take a different route in Payday 3 and really, you know, make it serious, you know, make it feel a bit more realistic? So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.